black bean, corn, and tomato salad. A festive and colorful side dish. It's a smooth mix of classic Tex-Mex flavors with an unexpected crunch. And we're gonna start with the veggies. And usually you'll find in Tex-Mex food, they'll make a corn and bean salad, but it's usually cold. And I just really like it nice and warm. We're gonna add a little bit of salt. There we go. And we'll give it a nice little stir and start cooking it down. Okay, so now, to the onions, I want to add a bay leaf. And the bay leaf is very aromatic. And we're going to also add 2.5 teaspoons of smoked paprika. The paprika adds a beautiful color to the actual salad. And it's basically just smoked peppers that are finely ground. We're also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. This is going to give it some spice. And I've got 4 ears of corn. And what I like to do with the fresh corn is cut the bottom off so that I can create a little stand and it stands by itself. And what I do is I take the knife and just cut all of the corn kernels off the ear, just like this. Want to soften the corn kernels as well. And I have 2 cans of black beans that I've already drained and rinsed. And I love them. They give a nice body to this, and black beans are very popular in this kind of cooking. And about 3/4 cup of chicken broth, just to give a little bit moisture to cook down the corn and the beans a little bit more. So there we go. We're moving on to some tomatoes. We'll do 2 vine-ripened tomatoes. Tomatoes are done, and let's get started on the jicama. In Mexico, they call it the Mexican potato. It's more like a turnip, and you can see that it's really hard on the inside. It's nice and crunchy and sweet. So you cut the ends off. You can either peel it with a vegetable peeler, or you can take a knife and just kind of run your knife around it. And then we'll just give this a toss, warm it all through, and it just needs a couple of minutes, like 1 to 2 minutes, just soften the tomatoes. All right, so we'll let that cook down another minute or so. In the meantime, I'm gonna make this really, really fast dressing. So we need a lemon and a lime. I'm gonna zest a whole lime and a lemon and then juice both of them. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna add some agave nectar. And we're gonna use just a little bit. And then olive oil, just to balance out the acidity from the lemon juice and lime. There we go. And a little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. And the dressing is done. So now, pick up the salad. We'll put it right in there. Look how nice that looks. And then add the dressing right over it. There we go. And go ahead and toss it and allow it to cool all together. So the salad is done. What I'm gonna do at the very end, right before we eat it, is just garnish it with a little bit of fresh cilantro.